Welcome to day 4 of learning n8n from scratch. Today we are going to make our first AI agent bot, and it's not a basic chatbot. We are going to give it some additional capabilities which it can do. It will act as a fitness journal, not just a normal one. It will get insight from you. How was your workout? What workout did you did? How much calories did you burn? It will understand all of this and it will update it in a sheet. So let's make this beautiful automation. Let's get right into it. So today we're going to make a basic fitness tracker app. Chat and say what exercise we did today and how we felt today. It will journal that into the sheet. So there are no prerequisites for this app. You just have to make a Google Sheet. I made a Google Sheet here, and this is how it will look. There will be date, activity, duration or reps, calories, mood, and notes. So you have to pre-fill all these columns. That's it. This one is one of the generations. This is how it will look. It will tell you the activity, the duration and the reps you did, the calorie, how was your mood, and notes. That is, these are notes from coach. So that's our fitness coach. So this is how it will look. Let's make this from scratch now. First, you have to add a chat trigger. Now, the best part about chat trigger is you can add it from WhatsApp or Telegram or however you want. I've already made videos on WhatsApp and Telegram. You could use that same and you can make a chat trigger from that. So after chat trigger, this chat will be sent to our agent, as our AI agent, and this will be our fitness coach. And the prompt will be what the chat inputs. But we have to add something called system message here. So we can make this a ruthless mentor. So this is the system prompt I'm using here. The role that you are the iron mentor, a tough fitness coach who talks normally most of the time, but outputs a clean JSON object when you decide a workout log. That is, it normally converses with you, but when it decides to log something, it outputs a clean JSON object. I'll tell you what it is. The instruction is guide and motivate the user. And when you have all your workout details, that is whatever we just saw in the sheet columns, it will output one JSON object exactly as below. That is, it looks something like this: date, activity, duration, calories, mood, and notes. So all these columns will be filled by the agent when it has all the details. So it's ready to log. It will output this JSON. If any field is missing, it will ask the follow-up question first. So this is the basic system prompt which we're using. And you can find the system prompt in the description and you can paste it here and you can come out. So as of now, our fitness coach agent has been made. We have to hook it up with a chat model. I'm using Gemini here because it has free API and you can use it too. I'm using Gemini 2.5 Pro because it's a more intelligent model and it will adhere to our instructions better. And if you want to use an API, it's very easy. You just have to go to aistudio.google.com. You have to go to get API key option in the left, or you could go to settings also. You can get there. Then create an API key and you can make an API key. You just have to create new credential and add that API key here and you must be ready to go. Until this point, you must be ready to talk to a fitness coach. So we can just start by in here and we'll come back with a reply. So as you can see, all right, enough with the pleasantries. Let's get to work. Report in. What did you accomplish today? Give me the workout details. So it's getting right into the business, just like I needed. It's a ruthless mentor. It just cares about what we did today. Now the next part is we need to implement an if node. Why? Because only when the JSON is given, it has to pass again to the front. If the JSON is not given, then it will have to bring it to the false node. So for the JSON to be made, let's just give the fitness coach some workout details. So I gave it a prompt saying I did push-ups for 10 minutes. I completed 50 push-ups and it was tiring. So I gave it a fitness log and let's see what it comes back with. To get this log, I need a couple more details. So after giving it more context, this is what it gave. It has given me a JSON format. Now we have to run this strict JSON format from this if node, and only if it's a JSON format, it will be passed through front. So for that, what we'll be doing is we're going to match this output here. Then we're going to check it with the regex. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this output and I'll be asking Gemini, can you make a regex which can be used to map this? And I pasted that here. So after that, I got a regex, which I'll paste it here and I'll just execute the step. If it's passing and it's going to true branch, then it has worked. So it's going to the true branch. So this regex has worked, which is kind of amazing because usually it doesn't work first time. You have to keep iterating. Then only it comes. But I mean, it has passed to the true branch. If it didn't work, just press Ctrl+A and just copy and paste it to your LM until that it has errored. Next thing is we have to add our Google Sheets form. Now I'll add Google Sheets and I'll add this append or update rows in sheet. In this, I'll add fitness tracker and sheet 1. I've already made this, and if you don't know how to add Google Sheets, you can press the I button on the top. In that video, I'll show how to add a Google Sheet. But as you can see, this output is not suitable to be added in the sheets. So we have to tidy up so that the schema is separated and we can add to the sheets. So for that purpose, we have to add a code node here. And what kind of code should you add? You just have to copy this and go to your LLM. I use this GPT, which is very helpful. Just have to paste the JSON in the GPT, and so I asked, I need a code node which will output perfect column by column output so that can be directly recorded to the sheets. So it's very basic ask, but it will do the job. You can see now. It's very simple, but no problem. I'll just try and run it. We'll definitely run into this, no problem. It didn't written anything. So we just have to copy and paste everything and go back to the app and just paste it. So it'll understand what's happening, and it'll give back another code. It has divided into different activities, but there is still problem because there is nothing inside these activities. So we have to copy and paste it again. We could avoid this step by directly adding Google Sheets as a tool here in the fitness coach. But I personally, as a developer, I work with a lot of workflows, and this tool rarely works. And if you want this to work all the time, this is the best way to go, adding a code node and adding it to the sheet. Now we have another code. Let's try this too. Okay, so finally we have keys with information in it. Now the one thing left to do is just have to execute this step. Before that, let me map each column manually. I'm just matching the column using nodes. Now I'll just drag date. So all of these are done, and I'll just execute this step. Okay, give me 1 second. I'll just add notes too. Okay, I'll execute this step. Now, as you can see, it's executed and we have a next entry to here. So that was the complete automation. But if you want all that prompt, even the workflow, everything is included in the description. You could just download the workflow and import it into your n8n instance, and you will get all this workflow. Just have to connect and you can use it. But I would recommend you to make it from scratch so that you can learn everything. Make sure you subscribe because there are a lot more videos coming up in this series where I also teach you how to make a full SaaS. See you in the next video.